Dear Shrestha viewers, good morning. Welcome to the class. Today we are going to discuss about the importance and limitations of business economics, or it can also be asked like elucidate the significance of business economics. Anybody remember what we discussed in the earlier class? Yes, that is scope of business economics. Before that, it was nature of business economics. So this is also a very easy and important answer. Once you revise, it's very easy. I know this is a very familiar topic and you must be aware of it. But then for you, I want to repeat it again. I would be glad to explain you. So let's go into the video. So, like any concept, any topic will have its importance and limitations. In the same way, even we are going to discuss about business economics here. Trust me, it is really easy. You need not worry. I guess at least after this video, you find this answer easy. So, let's start with importance first. So, the first point is decision making. First and foremost point, don't you think so? What is decision making? Why is it very important? Like, actually how many kinds of decisions a firm has to take? There are different and several departments in the company or in an organization. This decision making part is not vested to any small part, right? One has to take decision for entire company. Managers have to take decision making in behalf of their departments, lower level, middle level and upper level. So consider how important it is. So here that manager, that business manager should have that decision making capabilities. Then what does business economics does here? What it will do? Which means it will provide us those techniques, those tools that are taken from traditional economics. Understood? So we get some tricks, some techniques, some tools from that are derived from traditional economics and we use it here. How to take the decisions, how to make everything possible, how perfect the decision must be, etc. That will be taught by business economics. So, business economics is that vast and important subject which helps us in every aspect. Yes? The next coming point is alternative course of action. So, here, how does business economics helps us? So, whenever, generally speaking, for example, whenever a problem arises, what are we going to do? We are going to see it and understand it in 4-5 areas. We are going to apply it in various situations and we are going to find the ways. A problem may have 3 or 4 options to solve it and a problem will only have one way to solve it. So here the business manager has to analyze the problem, has to understand the problem and make the strategies, or for this actually he has to apply this situation in an case studies type and have to see, and that is what business economics provides us. So it will provides us an alternative course of action, maybe 4-5 alternative courses of action or 2 to 3 courses of action, out of which we choose one and solve our problem. That's it, right? So whenever a problem arises, when we don't know how to solve it, we go for the search of the solution, right? Once we understand what is a solution, we try to apply and solve it. That solution is given by business economics. Got it? I hope it's clear. Then competent model. As we said earlier in yesterday's class itself, we were talking about competition, market competition, competent body, competent model, etc. Do you think there is only one firm in the market? There is only one business manager? Not at all. There are many people, and in order to fight, in order to stay in that top position, to withstand, to sustain and to maintain at always at the top level, that business manager should have all that competitive abilities that is given by business economics. Is that clear? Competent model here refers to the business manager. How a business manager or the entrepreneur or the company, the people who take care of it, how they have to take the decisions, how they have to make the strategies, everything. By opting the methods and techniques of business economics, they understand and withstand as a best competitor in the market. Is that clear? Then the fourth point is allocation of resources. This was the point what we were studying yesterday also. Proper allocation of resources, maximum utilization of resources, etc. comes under here. Allocation. Allocation here means, see, there is a school that is starting very soon. So, according to that maintenance, they have to think how much classrooms they need, how much infrastructure they need, how much boards, how much chalk pieces, how much tables, how many rooms, how many playgrounds, how many labs, etc. etc. Everything should be properly allocated, right? How many books, etc. What all needed by the school should be arranged before someone are coming to start their study there. Yes? So, here proper allocation of resources in this scenario means what? Just say like we need blackboards in every classroom, and also we need benches or tables or chairs in every classroom. Say that one classroom doesn't have board and another classroom doesn't have power facilities and some other classroom doesn't have chairs to sit. Is it called a perfect allocation of resources, students? Not at all. Okay, then let's compare this scenario in another thing, like we'll take an organization. There also, if an organization should be started, what they need, where is the work going on? It will be maximum in the computers, laptops. And what's the main thing they need? Internet and infrastructure like laptops, chargers, etc. And if you want to run it at a large basis, you have to buy an area. You have to construct a building and you have to maintain that office, you have to get that infrastructure, you have to construct some canteens, some medical stuff for the employees, and also we have many employees will be divided according to their designations. Few people will have cubicles, few people will have cabins, few people will have the separate rooms and all. So, in order to structurally build it in that way, that proper allocation of resources must be there. tables, chairs, stationaries, etc. Yes? So this is what the few examples of proper allocation of resources, and business economics provides us the idea of how to allocate the resources, where, how and when. Are you clear, students? So this is a very interesting topic. If we go on discuss, we have many more examples, but we even have to discuss other points, and by explaining and detailing and giving you much information, I don't want to complicate this topic. So let's move on to the next point. Coordination. What is coordination? Even we have this point, we are aware of this point wherever we go. Even if we are going anywhere, there are event coordinators, program coordinators and meeting coordinators. What do you mean by this? Coordinators are the people who take care of all the activities by interacting with several departments. They take care of everything and they link with everybody. Okay. So, in an organization, as we know, business economics is interdisciplinary in nature, interdependent, interdisciplinary. It has many words, which means an organization runs with many departments: engineering department, accounts department, marketing department, finance department, HR, etc. Yes? So there is one person who coordinates everything. Actually, there is not a one person. Every department coordinates with all the departments again. Do you get that? So organization has to work coordinatingly. It has to work in a coordination way. Okay? Because it has a connection between different departments. In the case of data, it may be in the case of any other things like employees, and some accounts and finance are relatively closer. Engineering and maybe people who are based with computers and softwares can match to little extent, and HR is a person who coordinates with all this kind of stuff because he has to recruit the employees to an organization, etc. So how coordinatingly they are working with each other and winning the organization, or keeping it always in the top position. How it plays an important role is what business economics will will explain us, will detail us. Okay. Now the next point is integration. What do you mean by integration now? So business economics not only coordinates with the inner organization, but also it integrates with the outside society as well for social welfare. You know, now many organizations are planning to get NGOs and they are making some social services, like maybe it can be anything like donations, etc. It is giving to the to educate the women, to create women empowerment, and few people are trying to create some job and employment opportunities to other people by giving some amount, and they are linking with some banks and providing the amount, some of the company's profit to this welfares, like child health, orphans and old age homes, etc. So this is how it will also integrate with the outside society for social welfare. So these are some points that shows the importance of business economics. So are you clear with all these points? Now let's move on to the last remaining 4 points of limitations. So again, you know the same coin concept. You know, as a coin has 2 faces, heads and tails. In the same way, any topic will have importance and limitations, but I'm glad that it has a very less amount of limitations. Isn't that good? Yeah. Uncertain marketing conditions. What does it say? Uncertain marketing conditions. If situation is same every place, it is easy to determine the price of the product and also the demand. But in the changing situation and the changing ideas and moods of the people, the marketing conditions also change. Yes, take a chocolate company. There are many chocolates coming in the market. So, if we are going to take this example, then people might think only young age are going to have chocolates. Only this age group is going to have. Did they fix any age limit for that? That only this age group should buy these chocolates? No. So everyone will be buying it. And when you think there is demand and you produce it, suddenly the people mindset might change. Oh no, we have eating chocolates, we don't know how many calories we have gained, we have to lose it, we have to stop using all this packed stuff, we have to stop this chocolates and all, and they shift to diets, etc. Then what about these companies? What about this manufacturing? Okay, they don't do this. Okay, what is the other example? Maybe there is something other chocolate which is very tasty came into the market. Then demand shifts there. So we can't, I'm just taking an example, students. I hope you are trying to relate and follow me. So in this way, marketing conditions are always not constant. It can be varying from time to time, place to place. Yes, as you know, human wants are unlimited and keeps changing. Okay. So again, the next point is uncertain future. Even a well-versed, a very perfect business manager in decision making may also fail in some situations where there is uncertain future. Do we know that we are going to face all these kinds of problems like present existing conditions? Did you think that there is one virus which is going to disturb us like this and it is going to change the whole system drastically? No. But after coming, making decisions and taking the steps are always done and it is being controlled. But future is always uncertain. Today might be different, day after tomorrow it can be different. So it is one of considering, it is one of the limitation. It can cause an effect to the business, how it's going to affect the business and how it is going to affect the future. Yes, future conditions are always uncertain. We cannot predict. We can tell and we can make. If we have a strategy, we can plan it and we can make a grand success. But do you think exactly at this time, at this second, it is going to happen like this? Not exactly. So, uncertain future. The next point is practical market classification is not possible. So, what is this practical market situation? To classify the markets and to see practically how it works, it's not possible, or even to understand and apply it to take the decisions according to the idea or view is also not possible sometimes. So, is it easy to practically observe, classify the markets and to see how it works daily? No. And the last thing is fluctuating marketing conditions. We can take share markets as an example. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday again it will be sold. Again they are going to buy. Again they are going to sell it at Wednesday. Yes. So sometimes before selling the rates are higher. Again once after selling the new shares we buy are always at a low rate. Yes. Sometimes it might gain, sometimes it might fall down. So people get worried, and because they trust, they need money, and they may not, the shares may not grow to the expected extent, so let's withdraw the amount. But what happens at the actual? Again it goes to the top position. And sometimes maybe they are also true. Maybe sometimes if market analyzers and stock market analysts will have a perfect idea of the share being constant or varying till what extent it is going to play a successive lead role in that market. Yes, so that is called fluctuating marketing conditions. So in this, business economics might be a little thing, like it might create a problem in the business. So these are some points that business economics focuses and helps us in leading organization. Okay, so I hope this video is very helpful for you. Now the surprise is, again we are going to show you the answer. As we promised you, we are going to show you the clear answer. We are providing the notes for each important topic. Yes, always we deal with important topics and we are going to provide you the notes. Now just stay here